I've touched Mars. Have you ever touched Mars before?
Well, it feels a little familiar. So it's possible that I have. You know, we traveled all over the place. That was mostly a Delta quadrant. Right from the moon. Pretty cool. Where else do you get to touch Mars?
I know.
No place else.
No place else. Very fun.
We're here with Bob Picardo, who played the holographic Doctor on Star Trek's Voyager, and we're so happy that you're here, Bob. Thanks for coming to Griffith Observatory. What brings you here today?
Well, I'm showing a friend the observatory because it is not only a very famous location and place that you can come to in Southern California, it's completely free for visitors, which means the price is right.
And you saw a planetarium show. Did you enjoy that?
Yes, I did. I saw Water is Life, about how water, which is so essential, of course, to life on Earth, if there is life elsewhere in the universe, it's got to be connected to water. And it's, of course, in the state-of-the-art planetarium, so it's very cool, very immersive. And the fella who dictates the show, who narrates the show, extraordinary. Not one messed up line in 29 minutes. You hear that, guys? I got to visit the Leonard Nimoy Event Horizon Theater, the film that Leonard narrates that shows not only the extraordinary history of the observatory, but the amazing work that went into the renovation that was completed 10 years ago. It's just, that film alone is worth coming. The absolute incredible challenge of lifting the building off its foundation and excavating in order to create all these wonderful new exhibition spaces below ground. It's a thrill to watch. Mr. Nimoy, of course, was a very well-loved actor and philanthropist and writer and artist, and of course a friend to all of the extended Star Trek family. And it's great that his legacy, his dedication, his interest in space and looking from here out there has this permanent exhibit in the film.
So when did you get interested in space, and what is it about space that captures your imagination?
Well, science first, before space of itself. I was particularly interested in life sciences as a young man. I was a biology major at Yale for my first 2 years there. And it's a very exciting time in space exploration because of the tantalizing evidence out there of the possibility of microbial life on Mars and life elsewhere in the universe. So I've had that abiding interest in life science, but I must say that my experience with Star Trek and Star Trek fandom and the passion of looking for man's future beyond Earth, and perhaps that our future indeed lies beyond Earth, the survival of our species. All of that has helped me to develop my passion even further. In other words, I have to say it. There's something about Star Trek that I think is inspiring to people, that kind of storytelling, that really generates your interest in real science as well.
And you have a Planetary Society pin. I understand you're on the board of the Planetary Society.
That's right. I was very honored to be asked, after about 17 or 18 years serving on the advisory board with such other people you may have heard of, like Buzz Aldrin and a few folks like that. I was asked I was asked to join the board. Since I've joined, I've started doing a video feature on a monthly basis for the Planetary Society called the Planetary Post. I believe you were one of my guests in the Yuri's Night posting.
I just learned that today.
So turnabout is fair play. That's why I'm here.
Well, Bob, I'm going to put you on the spot for my last question.
Okay.
You very famously sang in Voyager. And I know you sang in college. We've talked about that. So I don't know. I just came to mind while I have you here. Do you want to sing a phrase or two? And if you don't, we'll edit it out.
Let's see. I'll do it. I don't know if it's a right problem, but let's wait for the helicopter. Okay. I guess in honor of the Griffith Observatory. Now all the monkeys aren't in the zoo. Every day you'll meet quite a few. So you can see it's all up to you. You could be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star. By visiting the Griffith Observatory.
So, Bob, thank you so much for coming today. We really enjoyed having you here.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I feel very blessed to have you as a friend and to get a little a special tour. But most importantly, anyone can come here. It's a treasure, it's a landmark, and it's free. So come join us and look up at the stars. The only favor you can do is that you heavily edit everything I say. Because one thing I learned going Ivy League college is that you don't just answer a question with a sentence, answer it with a paragraph.